And then I found out more movie news from Eric. I don't even know which one to start on. The one that I'm very upset about, they are remaking Scrooged. Guess who's starring in it?
Let me think. Key or Peele?
Nope, but you're warm.
Right. Of course I'm in the right
You're
ballpark.
very warm.
Of course I'm in the segregated ballpark here. I'm in the Negro League ballpark. Of course. Let's see. It's going to be a black comedian, right?
Yep.
Not Chris Rock.
No.
He's doing the new Fargo that I haven't even touched because it's fucking ridiculous. I can't take the Irish mafia, the Italian mafia, everyone being and the black mafia is just the smoothest, smartest people that got. All right, we get it. Okay, so it's a comic.
The first episode was all right, but yeah, it goes a bit
Yeah, it just
downhill.
gets like,
Yeah.
I can't. I could watch dumb Italians on The Sopranos. It's great.
Sure.
There's some really dumb fucking mafioso there. But then don't make it, don't make it like that. At least they portrayed everyone pretty accurately in The Sopranos. All right, a comic. Is he fat or skinny?
Oh, he's skinny, shorter guy.
Skinny. Oh, no. Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Scrooged. Scrooge does not need to be remade.
Kevin Hart doesn't need to be in every fucking movie either.
No. Hey, he
Holy
should
shit.
get a real life Scrooged about stuff.
Is the Rock going to play Ghost of Christmas Past or something too?
Oh, I'm sure The Rock's going to show up in it. Yeah, one of the best movies ever, in my opinion.
Great movie. It's a great Christmas movie.
I love. I also realized last night that Groundhog Day, he just used every day to figure out how to fuck an originally unwilling woman.
Yes, it was
whole point of
a
that
very long rape.
That's all Groundhog
That's all
Day
it was. He spent literally years. People don't understand how long he was stuck in every day.
Yes.
It was years.
Years and years, yeah.
Like years and years of him getting up to the same day every fucking day, to where he learned how to play piano and do ice sculptures, and it was so second nature, everything that was going on around him. So years he spent raping this woman.
Yes. He slowly learned everything about her, and so she would fuck him in under 8 hours.
In under 8 fucking hours. That's the movie.
It's the whole movie. I didn't even realize that's the last time. Like, it's a slow rape chronicle.
Dude, that is
as
so
a
good.
comedy.
Yes. And it's great. I watch it all the time.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're going to spend all that time, he does fuck the blonde one too, though.
Yeah.
So then he moves on to Angie McDowell. So, I mean, he kind of spends a lot of time trying to fuck like a 6.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania 6.
It's not even like, it really is like a conquest thing, not a love thing. It's not a relationship thing. Like, that'll just fall apart the second they leave Punxsutawney.
Oh, yeah. The next day, it's really just a one-night stand for her.
It's a one-night stand for her.
Years of rape practice for him.
Years of rape for this guy. Years of rape practice. And yeah, he just wanted to fuck her because he couldn't fuck her.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to fuck the blonde, too. He got to fuck her.
He does in the beginning.
They didn't have a big relationship.
Doesn't even take him long.
No. And then what did he learn about her that was so amazing that he would fall in love with her?
Yeah.
He didn't. He wasn't in love with her.
No.
He wanted to do something to get him out of that jam he was in and fuck her. And then when he wakes up and everything's hunky-dory.
Yeah, like the universe was like, we need you to force your penis on this woman.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Where with her dumb accent.
Yeah,
I hate
he
her
just
fucking voice.
Well, she's English or British.
Is she?
Yeah,
I thought she was like from
British.
fucking Oklahoma or something.
No, she just does. She does various American voices.
Because I just don't. I don't like her, and like we said, I don't think Bill Murray in there, whatever his name was, Phil Connor, right?
No, and just to get him, he had to learn all these things. Where it's like he had to learn piano, ice sculptures, pretend he liked kids.
Yeah.
Why so much stuff to impress this woman?
Yeah.
And then in the end, it turned out all he needed to know is that she liked Rocky Road ice cream, and she's like, "You know my favorite ice cream."
She's like, "Oh, that's crazy how you want to do a toast to world peace."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, because I just memorized all this so I could bang you.
I could fuck you.
Let's get back to the news.
Get out of this fucking loop I'm in.
Some guy says it's 8 years, 8 months, and 16 days.
Really?
And he was in the loop.
Oh, wow.
It took. You wouldn't do that.
8 years?
8 years.
Yeah, 8 years,
Yeah.
8
You
months.
would
16.
never spend that much time trying to fuck
No.
Angie or Andy McDowell, whatever the fuck.
How did they get to that conclusion?
I'm looking now.
There would seem like there's nothing really in the movie that would
Yeah,
let
that
you
would point
know
that out.
what has happened.
I guess if you add up all the piano lessons, you couldn't do that on the same day as ice sculptures.
Yeah.
Ramis said it was 10 years. It was supposed to be 10,000 years, but they changed that. concept.
10,000. Oh, my God. Well, he couldn't kill himself.
Well, Ramis would know. It's his movie.
And at that point, you would just be like, you would have cured every disease. With all that much time to work with.
So this is the easiest. I don't know. There's a big article about it, but
Oh, okay. What is this? So this is like how much time he spent doing everything?
yeah, this would fill up 8 years, I guess.
8 years. So most of the time was spent ice sculpt? No way. Dude, I could probably ice sculpture something.
I don't know.
Some semblance of art. It would be like, give me a big enough ice thing and a chainsaw, and I could probably make an eagle. You know.
Yeah?
I probably could.
Wow.
We'll have to do it out front when it gets cold. I will do it. I will fucking do it. I'll make an eagle out of ice when it gets cold.
There's also not even a little bit of dealing with Ned Ryerson.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
had to be at least 6 months.
Had to be.
Punching Ned Ryerson.
Be comfortable to the point where you come on to him as a homosexual. That would be that wouldn't be your first instinct. You'd have to go through a few scenarios with Ned before you go, can you take the afternoon off?
Or you just hit him.
Yeah. Or just punch him in the face.
It took him 6 years to try to step over a puddle.
Yeah, how long was that?
This is.
That had to be like a week.
Yeah, that'd be a
At
week
most,
to know the
2
puddle.
days.
It's insane.
Forget the first day. Of course, you don't know. You forget the second day. By the third day, you're not stepping in that puddle. Now you only have 8 years, 8 months.
And realistically, oh yeah, he did kill himself. Yeah, so it's
He
like
killed
just
himself
kept coming
many
back.
times. And he couldn't save the old guy.
No.
That was the absolute. That was the thing that wasn't a variable in any of his scenarios. He could not put that off because that's just the way things happen, you know. That's,
Well, and that was kind of God letting him know, like, you're supposed to be here.
yeah.
Because he thought he was kind of a saint.
Right.
Jeez.
It's like, no, you are.
No, you just got to fuck this bitch and then
Right.
it'll be tomorrow.
Fuck this girl, I'll let you out. How about that? If you can figure out how to fuck this girl, I'll let you out of this fucking nightmare. That was
What a silly God.
God's game with.
We all relived the same day for 10 years and didn't even know, so some guy could bang Angie.
Yeah.
McDowell.
Hey, I just thought of this. The fact that his name was Phil in it, and of course the Groundhog is Punxsutawney Phil. Was there a connection we're supposed to get there? Like, I assume
Phil Connors.
the gopher or the Groundhog lives that all the time. He's in the box, and then the only time he's relevant, they pulling him out and they're doing the same exact fucking thing with him every single time.
So maybe this is just a theory here.
Yeah.
Maybe because the groundhog sees his shadow, he gets scared and goes back inside. So when Phil keeps seeing himself in his old ways, he scares himself back into going back in time.
Until
like
he
that.
changes and he finally realizes there doesn't need to be that many more weeks of the darkness, the winter.
Right. He's just got to fuck that girl.
I don't think it's even a theory. I think you just nailed it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
It's got to be a connection.
Yeah, you wouldn't just go, oh, the Groundhog's name is Phil, Punxsutawney Phil. What should we name the lead character? Phil? Why? Don't know.
It's a well-written movie. I don't think you would just
I don't
miss
think it would
that.
just willy-nilly, haphazardly forget that one of the characters is named after the gopher or the
If
groundhog.
he did. It makes no sense.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
He was supposed to be the saint of Groundhog's Day, which means that he had to get a lesson on that day.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
So that I think was the idea.
Yeah.
'Cause he
Every
said,
time
like,
he
I think I'm-
popped up in the morning, and he literally popped up in the morning, it's like, oh, you have to relive this all over again.
He explains it at the diner where he's eating like the stacks of
Yeah,
pancakes and all that. Where he does, I don't know if you remember if he calls himself a god or a saint or whatever it is, but he's like, no, I'm not the god. I'm here and I have to relive this day because I am like a god.
Yeah.
And I think that's the idea is he's supposed to be the saint of Groundhog's Day in a way.
Ah. Interesting.
I could be, yeah, but yeah.
Fucking, going over and studying a movie that's 30 years old. Or
Yes,
whatever it is.
well, that's fine. It'll star Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Yes. That will be Kevin Hart also, and oh my
It'll
God,
be Groupon Day.
not a groundhog.
It's called First of the Month.
First of the month. Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. Shit.
We have who is this? Timmy from the great state, finally, of North Carolina, a state that was just recently called for Donald Trump. What's up?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm the first guy that you ever hung up on your show, you bastard.
Oh my goodness.
Garrett,
Must
hang
have been a
on.
long time ago. I apologize, sir, and I rarely
It's okay.
apologize.
It's funny. I find it funny now. I've gone through counseling. It's all right. All right, so Andy McDowell is from South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina.
You dope, Dave. What are you thinking?
I am thinking.
I'm
gonna.
You're thinking of Andy McDowell and maybe not
Yeah,
Malcolm
so she's
McDowell.
Gaffney,
He's from England. Malcolm
South
McDowell.
Carolina. Timmy
Yes.
is
Yes,
right.
he's from
I am
South Carolina.
thinking.
Well, that accent down there, I don't know where you're going to end up, Ant, but you better get used to that
think-
accent, man.
I don't have to talk to any of them bitches down there. Fuck.
But I am
But
confusing.
you bet, seriously, just a tip of advice. Once you move to one of the Carolinas, wherever you're going to end up at, just try to talk sort of in a slow Southern accent because they'll
Yeah.
understand you a little better.
All right.
I'll tell you why I thought that.
Sir. Thank you.
Because I just realized that Minnie Driver and Angie McDowell are two different people.
Andy McDowell.
And
It's Andy.
is it Andy?
Yeah, she got a man name. Oh, Minnie Driver, right? She's
Yes, it's
the
Andy
English
McDowell.
one. And she does do a lot of roles where she has the American accent.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And she looks just like
She looks very similar. She's got a little more jaw,
a little more
a
jaw.
little more jaw.
So that is where I do confuse Minnie Driver and
Yeah.
Andy McDowell.
All right, that's completely legit.
That was my problem.
Rich, where are you from, my friend?
Yonkers.
Yonkers.
You blew my mind.
we just blow your mind with some movie, examining a movie, dissecting a movie.